Paramount Plus drops trailer for new Australian NCIS Sydney series. Welcome to USA 24, my dream channel. The Australian Federal Police, AFP, is preparing to assume their new leading position in the Sydney-based NCIS, Sydney adaptation of the well-known crime thriller. The new program trailer shows the American NCIS squad joining up with the Sydney AFP to form a multinational naval task force after being dispatched to Sydney. As tensions rise in the Indo-Pacific region's waterways, their duty will be to maintain order in some of the world's most contentious maritime areas. The stunning harbour city will serve as the setting for the first-ever international adaptation of the Australian branch of the popular NCIS franchise. Olivia Swan plays NCIS Special Agent Michelle Mackey on the show. Todd Lassens plays Sergeant Jim J.D. Dempsey, and Sean Sager plays NCIS Special Agent Deshaun Jackson. In addition, Bluebird Blue Gleason, Mavourney Hazel, and William McCannons play AFP Liaison Officer Constable Evie Cooper, AFP Forensic Scientist Mavourney Hazel, and AFP Forensic Pathologist Dr. Roy Penrose, respectively. All 8 episodes of the new show will be released every Friday beginning on Friday, November 10 in Australia, exclusively on Paramount Plus. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel. In the NCIS Sydney trailer, in NCIS Sydney, Olivia Swan and Todd Lassens portray the heads of a diverse group of US NCIS agents and the Australian Federal Police, AFP. In the television show, Swan plays NCIS Special Agent Michelle Mackey and Lassens plays Sergeant Jim J.D. Dempsey, 2IC-AFP. They are joined by Sean Sager as NCIS Special Agent Deshaun Jackson, Tuli Narkle as AFP Liaison Officer Constable Evie Cooper, Mavourney Hazel as AFP Forensic Scientist Bluebird Blue Gleason, and William McCannons as AFP Forensic Pathologist Dr. Roy Penrose. The series will follow the multinational task force as it works to control maritime crimes in the world's most disputed ocean region. NCIS Sydney was conceived by Morgan O'Neill, who also serves as an executive producer alongside Sarah Richardson and Sue Seary for CBS Studios and Paramount ANZ. The show's producers are Michelle Bennett and Fiona McConaughey, who also serves as a co-producer and line producer. O'Neill collaborated with Andrew Anastasios, Tamara Asmar, Michael Miller, James Cripps, Claire Slatton, and Kim Ho in the writing room, while Sean C., David Caesar, Kriv Stenders, and Catherine Miller served as the series directors. Tim Ferrier, the production designer, DOPs Jeffrey Hall and Carolyn Constantine, Edie Kurzer, the costume designer, Holly Anderson, the makeup and hair designer, and NCIS consultants Andrew Bartels and Al Burkhard were also members of the creative team. From Friday, November 10, all episodes of NCIS Sydney will be streamable on Paramount Plus. The NCIS Sydney preliminary trailer debuts beat a ton of activity. Hold on to your detective hats because the first NCIS Sydney trailer has arrived and it's going to take you on a crazy ride. Todd Lassens, a veteran home and away actor, portrays 2IC and his Australian Federal Police counterpart Sergeant Jim J.D. Dempsey in the trailer. Olivia Swan, an actress from DC's Legends of Tomorrow, will play NCIS Special Agent Michelle Mackey. The theme of NCIS Sydney will be the escalating tensions in the Indo-Pacific, with the talented and diverse group of American NCIS agents and the Australian Federal Police, AFP, forming a multinational task force to combat naval crimes in the world's most hotly contested maritime region. The full NCIS Sydney trailer is available here. Beginning on Friday, November 10, 2023, Australia residents may watch the eagerly awaited series exclusively on Paramount Plus. New episodes will air every Friday. Swan and Lassens are joined in NCIS Sydney by Australian actress Tuli Narkle as AFP Liaison Officer Constable Evie Cooper and Sean Sager, The Covenant as NCIS Special Agent Deshaun Jackson. Watch the NCIS Sydney trailer to learn more about the Australian series. Fans of NCIS and NCIS Hawaii are dissatisfied that the show's production is being halted by the widespread strikes currently taking place in Hollywood. Fortunately, NCIS will still air this autumn as CBS will debut NCIS Sydney, a brand new spin-off that was co-produced with Australian television. When is it broadcast? The new series trailer is now available. It should come as no surprise that an NCIS spin-off with so much potential would eventually be made in a different country. NCIS Sydney, which was already previewed in June, is a co-production between Endemol Shine Australia, CBS Studios, and Paramount Australia. Paramount Global Content Distribution handles international distribution. It now appears that CBS will use this to give the network an extra boost come fall. Trailer for NCIS Sydney. The premise is shown in the NCIS Sydney trailer when a group of NCIS agents travel to Australia to look into a crime. The Australian Federal Police, AFP, and these teams battle over jurisdiction, and the higher-ups conclude that the only way to resolve this is for the teams to collaborate in a unique task force. As a result, the Australians assist the Americans in adjusting to a new type of criminality that highlights the activity of Australia from its coasts to its wide plains as they combat everything from terrorism to smuggling. With rising international tensions in the Indo-Pacific, a brilliant and eclectic team of US NCIS agents and the Australian Federal Police, AFP, are grafted into a multinational task force to keep naval crimes in check in the most contentious region of the world's oceans. The book reads, Who is the NCIS? Sydney cast. The cast has a good balance of American and Australian actors, which fits the plotline. The amusement will be seeing the Americans adjust to Australian lifestyle and customs while introducing some American attitude to the situation. NCIS Special Agent Michelle Mackey is played by Olivia Swan. As Sergeant Jim J.D. Dempsey, Todd Lassens. NCIS Special Agent Deshaun Jackson is played by Sean Sagar. As an AFP liaison officer, Tuli Narkle is a constable. Edward Cooper. Bluebird Blue Gleason, an AFP forensic scientist, is played by Mavorny Hazel. AFP forensic pathologist Dr. Roy Penrose is played by William Kins. How many episodes of NCIS Sydney are there? 8 episodes make up the first season, according to Paramount, which is the usual number for Australian television. This indicates a passable run for the fall. When does CBS's NCIS Sydney debut? On Friday, November 10, the program will premiere on Paramount Plus Australia. Episodes will now begin airing on CBS on Monday, November 13 at 10/9C, and will be available for streaming on Paramount Plus the following day. With this information, fans of NCIS may now enjoy some naval investigation action in a spectacular environment while they wait for the return of the regular shows in 2024.